Hey, y'all. I am so happy to have you here. Today we are going to do a divine feminine reading. I was getting feelings of like lack of fulfillment, real deep-seated emotions coming through, which, really falls in line with this full moon in Scorpio. It's really going to bring up a lot of feelings. You may be feeling really like intensely tired, like low energy. There's like an intense introspection going on of your divine purpose. Okay, maybe uncertainty surrounding that regarding your soul's purpose, if you are on the right path, if you're doing what you should be doing. Maybe something you started that's not taking off the way you had hoped or expected. And with the Scorpio and full moon, it's just bringing up, like I said, really deep feelings and a real intense lack of energy. The Scorpio full moon though can really help you tap into personal power and align you with your true self. So that that nudge pulling on you for that introspection is actually a really positive thing here. So maybe good to like sit down and journal about, are you following your true heart's desires here? Expressing your true authentic self, your voice needing to be worked on here. So maybe a throat chakra blockage. I'm also getting kind of like a heartburnish type tummy ache here. So maybe the solar plexus chakra, a little bit of confidence here. I'm feeling a little bit of lack of confidence, I think, maybe in being seen. Okay, there's like what's coming through really strongly here is you're meant to use your voice in some way, but you also need to bring forth your true self and your authenticity with that, right? And there may be a real fear, so root chakra here, surrounding like fear and anxiety surrounding putting yourself out there. Could be really tied and due to the past, okay? So maybe you've tried to put yourself out there before and it didn't go so well. Maybe the way people perceive you has never gone well. Maybe you feel kind of like an outcast of some sort. Maybe there was some bullying in childhood. I am getting a song here too. I'm bulletproof, nothing to lose, fire away, ricochet, you take your aim, fire away, you shoot me down, but I won't fall, I am titanium. Okay, so here it is, like there's fear around this, but there's like this paradigm shift about to happen where you just all of a sudden are like, you know what? I don't care what people think about me anymore. I'm going to be me and my soul tribe will follow. Like there's going to be some type of lift in the blockage to the confidence in your solar plexus and you're just going to do it. Okay. And Spirit's really coming through here and saying that you won't regret that. The people that are meant to find you will find you. And you have a purpose in using your voice to help those people. So very beautiful energy here. I did pull 2 cards on a pre-shuffle from the White Light Oracle, and I wanted to read those. This is for like the overall energy. We have Oracle of Chaldea and Mandala of the Heart, okay? So I am going to go ahead and read those for you. Mandala of the Heart. Sometimes aspects of our life fall apart or don't go to plan. This is so they can come back together in a beautiful new way. Trust in the goodness and the inevitable blessing of your destiny falling into place. Do not trust your fears. Put your faith in the love of your heart. A heartfelt wish is going to manifest. Okay, so trust and believe that what you're wanting is going to manifest here. The mandala of the heart is the expression of the divine feminine power within. It is the life-changing experience of love, healing, compassion, deep repair, and restoration that can only happen when we feel safe and loved enough to truly let go. And this really has to do with the root chakra, like I was saying, okay? Despite what the wounded opinions of ego might have one believe, love is the most powerful consciousness on the planet. It is also highly intelligent. As we open to heal with the frequency of love in our hearts, we naturally evoke positive effects in the lives of others. 2, we attract positive intervention from spirit, pathways open up, and magic happens. Okay, beautiful. That is completely the energy here. This beautiful energy that you're shifting into here. And it's not coming without this emotional turmoil first, or this inner tower going on. Some letting go of these beliefs, these limiting beliefs. Okay, and then we have the Oracle of Chaldea. Okay, continue on your healing journey with enthusiasm. Okay, so really tied to the, feeling that like it's really feeling dark right now. It's feeling very low energy, very at your wit's end just came through. But without forcing things to happen more quickly than it feels natural. Okay, you may be feeling very like, I have to do this now. If I don't do this, then this isn't going to be successful. And Spirit's really saying here to ride the wave of what feels natural here. So when you're feeling a creative spark to do something on your purpose, do it then, and not because it feels like you have to do it. Okay, there's a very big difference there. Sometimes the body will be ready to let go while the mind is still holding on. At other times, the mind may need to be patient as the body processes an experience. Trust in your own timing and rhythm. There's no need to be impatient or to judge yourself. You are summoning the spiritual fortitude to tackle an issue which has previously held you back. When the time is right, the healing shall happen more easily than if you tried to push forward. Things are going to work out. Be positive. There are times when being present in the body and feeling our truth is challenging. We may be unsure how to hold space for our emotional and psychological states. Okay, this is really the challenge right now. It's coming through really strong in the pre-meditation here. Humans are complex creatures, and the authentic healing journey requires us to have patience with ourselves. We need to know when it is safe to delve into a matter with full faith that even if things feel out of control, we are connected to a powerful, supportive spiritual network and our own wisdom. That's enough to handle whatever arises, even if we tremble somewhat during the process. And Spirit's really telling me to remind you here that you've had a lot of past lives. You have way more internal wisdom than you believe you have here. Okay, and just remember that, to remind yourself of that, okay? The veil may not has been lifted totally on all of that inner knowledge, but it's coming for you, okay? I pulled quite a few decks here. I know I typically do like a straight line of each different deck, but I think I'm just gonna pull like a few cards from each deck. This is gonna be kind of a quick reading. I just wanted to say Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there, dog moms, foster moms, ones who have had adopted kids, one who have blended families. To all of you, Happy Mother's Day. Okay, so we are going to start with the Spiritual Awakening Oracle. I'm going to pull a couple cards. We're just going to get advice, positive messages here, anything you need to hear for what you're going through right now. And, you know, what this Scorpio full moon is bringing out for you. Medicine journey, awaken, heal, and realization. We have frogs here. Blue flowers could be significant. Someone here really likes mushrooms. We have dissolve, release identity, merge with source. Beautiful. And that's what's going on right now, right? And that's kind of like the darkness too, because it's like mourning your old self. Mourning the release of your old self. Wonder, awe, transcendence, reverence. And we have the sun here. I'm getting Leo energy. Maybe someone needs like a trip to the mountains, or you're thinking about taking a trip to the mountains to really clear your head here. Okay. And you just see this like deer here that looks very curious, right? Your curiosity being awakened to the spiritual world again, where it might have kind of like diminished a little bit for a bit. There is this real tie to really focusing on what you should be doing and not what your creative voice is telling you to do. So getting silent in the moment is really going to help with that. We have the Ascended Masters, the Shekinah, beautiful, sacred self. Okay, this is all about your personal power here. Okay, you really need to tune into that again. Unleash your spirit, express your gifts, dance to the sacred rhythm of life, okay? You have some beautiful spiritual gifts here that Spirit is really telling you to let come through, okay? Cloak of wisdom. You already know the answer you seek. Trust what you know. And with the yellow here, I'm really getting that solar plexus again. It's really about harnessing that confidence, okay? Your confidence, which has taken kind of a beating in some years past, okay? It's like honing into your inner confidence again. Remembering your inner power. Okay, I don't like how that one came out. Oh, okay. Inner strength, okay? Move back to wholeness. Recognize that you have the power. Beautiful. Just getting heart chakra energy with that as well. Which heart chakra can bring up depression, you know, blockage in the heart chakra. Okay, let's move on to the Future Higher Self Oracle. Let's get some further clarification, Spirit, for this Divine Feminine. We have intention and action. Launch all your dreams. You know, someone really needs to hear that it's okay to have multiple dreams at once. It's okay to act on all of them at once, okay? It's just the pure act of acting on your creativity that is really going to help you here and build your confidence. And to not worry if something doesn't take off or something fails in your eyes. It's not a failure, okay? It's a learning journey for you. There is a way if you are willing to change the way you see it. Exactly, okay? Look for the signs that will guide you to the destiny you have known all along, okay? So really paying attention to, and that really calls to be clear here, right? Okay, let's do the Andromeda. Messages from my guides. This is from Spiritual Infusion 1111. We have maintain a sense of wonder. So twice here we have wonder, okay? Keep a sense of wonder about the world, okay? Just as the deer looks curious here and like, wow, about the world, you know? Maybe you need to remind yourself of that. We said mountains. Maybe there's a trip you need to take, something. Go see something astonishing, I just heard. Go see something astonishing to just be reminded of the beauty of the world and, you know, how small Our problems can be: seek simplicity, simplify your life, reducing clutter, both physical and mental, can lead to more clarity and contentment. So again, with exactly what's coming through for me is coming through in the cards. Okay, we have environmental stewardship. Take care of the planet as an extension of your spiritual practice. So maybe you've been really called to like start using less toxic things, maybe using less toxic like makeup or beauty products, using reusable containers for things so you have less trash, things like that. Okay, peace within. Peace in the outer world begins with peace within yourself. Okay, something here surrounding like a diet change. Maybe someone has started that, really trying to clean up the diet and let go of all the processed foods so that you can get a lot of clarity here. Intuit Angel Oracle. This is beautiful energy. You're doing all the right things, okay? Angel of Hail and of the 11th hour. Interesting. Offense and defense. Hail Mary pass. Take a risk. Reincarnate. Grants long life. We have a 13 here. Okay. I help you find courage to do things you are afraid to do and help you pull off the impossible. And this is Baradiel Angel. It says Onyx, 2 months, pray for guidance. Someone here has committed to something for a few months, I'm getting. Okay, maybe this is some type of diet regimen or discipline here. And I'm just getting you're really gonna do it here. To pray if you need like extra strength surrounding that. And then we have Scorpio energy coming through with this one. Okay. And then we also have Cancer energy, Cancer and Scorpio. So water energy coming through really strongly here. Let's get one more spirit. What other angel can they call on for guidance on this journey? Okay, we have Lalahel, guardian of the divine light, clear healing light, aids light workers. So if you have jumped into some type of light worker, or even maybe reading tarot, and you're not sure, you kind of have some doubts surrounding it. I mean, I would call this as confirmation. You know, you are meant to be a light worker. Your voice is meant to be heard, okay? That starts with speaking your truth and being truly your authentic self, right? Because that's what people need to see. That helps people heal. Spiritual insight, patron of the arts and sciences. I hold the mirror of the soul to help you see how to come into alignment with your true inner self. All over. The same message is coming out over and over again. This is absolutely beautiful. Okay, let's get some angel numbers to close this out and to just give you some additional guidance here. My cat Rooster wants to hop up on the table and help out with this reading, so if he does, I apologize for the interruption. Alignment. 111. Your thoughts are manifesting rapidly. Trust in divine guidance and stay focused on your goals. Yes. Beautiful. What else, Spirit? What else can you give to my divine feminine collective here? Expansion 333. Wow, you could be seeing a lot of repeating numbers right now. Trust in your abilities and embrace opportunities for growth and expansion. Jupiter coming through really strong here. Growth and expansion. Okay. I don't like how that one came out. Okay. Starting over. Okay, this could be, like I was saying, with the mourning of the old self or the old life. Like, might be some confusion about who am I right now? Who am I? I don't know who I've been. You know, I haven't been myself, but I don't quite know who I am. 210. You are presented with the opportunity for a fresh start and new beginnings. And this full moon is really about that right now as well. Release regrets and embrace the present moment with openness and optimism. So with that perspective shift, it's really about just shifting your perspective to positive, like knowing you had to go through the things you needed to go through in order to be this beacon of light for others, right? Balance, 222, wow, repeating numbers all over the place. Maintain harmony and balance in your life to manifest your desires. Okay, that discipline, again, really coming through here. Self-love, prioritize your well-being and cultivate a deep sense of love and compassion for yourself. Very, very important right now to fill your cup, and to, if you're feeling called to go and do something and then you have all these excuses in your head, like I can't do it because of this and this and this and everybody else and priorities, do it. Find a way. There will be a way, okay? If you take action and you have that true heart's desire to do something, the path will unfold, just as the cards are saying, okay? Trust. 232. Trust in yourself and the universe. Have faith in the divine plan and trust that everything is unfolding as it should be. Yes. Okay, just make that plan and then everything will unfold. Okay, just take the guided action and what's meant to happen will happen. Okay, and trust in that. Okay, we're meant to act on our intuition here. Growth. 234. You are experiencing growth and expansion in all areas of your life. You are on the right path and moving towards greater fulfillment and success, even if it doesn't feel like it right now, is what I just heard, okay? Manifest your dreams. 4, 5, 6. We have a lot of numbers in a row too, which means you're on the right path. If you're seeing like 1, 2, 3, 4, you have the power to make things happen. It is time for you to take action with faith. Exactly what we were just saying, right? And confidence, knowing that your angels are guiding and supporting you every step of the way. Beautiful. This couldn't come through more clear, my divine feminine. Clarity. 5, 4, 3. Trust yourself and the universe. And I started this reading at right when I was about to start this reading, it was 1143. So 43 can also be a number that meaning you're on the right direction. You could be seeing that a lot. Trust yourself in the universe to make the necessary changes to achieve your goals. Okay, it's really coming through here to, if you set a goal or you set like a challenge for yourself, that was coming through strong here. Someone who's recently set a challenge, you may just be a few days into it. Don't quit. Okay, do not quit. This is going to help you strengthen the trust with yourself, which is really important right now. Okay, trust yourself and the universe to make the necessary changes to achieve your goals. Soon you'll gain clarity about your life's purpose. Wow, the entire energy of this reading. Okay, we started off with there's a lack of clarity here. You're not sure if what you're doing is the right thing. Okay, this is your confirmation here. Trust yourself and the universe to make the necessary changes to achieve your goals. Soon you will gain clarity about your life's purpose. Absolutely beautiful. That couldn't come through more clear here, divine feminine. I love it for you. Okay, we are going to get the astrology dice to close this out. Okay, we have the 11th house, and that is speaking to good fortune. Okay, so good fortune, also protection, riches, renewed hope. Okay, renewed hope. This is here for you. And then we have Mars here. So this is about action and courage and passion, okay? Action and courage and passion. Really honing in to that energy right now to help propel you forward. Okay, and then we have Gemini, duality, emotions. Okay, so the duality of the head over the heart is really prominent right now, okay? perspective shift, grounding, getting somewhere where you can get clarity here, and sticking to a discipline is really going to help you in this time. All right, my loves, I hope this helped you. I hope it gave you a little bit of guidance. I hope it helped strengthen your intuition on the things you're already knowing and feeling. I love you very much. And until next time, love and light.